You are well along in the tunnel when you hear the stone door grind close behind you. A little further, and you find the tunnel blocked by a cave, and you turn back and try to push the door open. But even though you use all your strength, the door never budges. You call for help, but it does no good. You are only using up oxygen that will be gone soon. Enough. The end. You died. Okay. Enough of that. Hey, thank you for joining me. Thank you for coming back, ChopChop. I really do appreciate it. Hey, Harry, how's it going? So, what this is I'm going to list for an hour between 5:30 and 6:30. My goals I keep here. So right now, my goal is 400 gross a day. I'm currently at gross for the month 6,300, and at the end of the day, hopefully, I should be at 6,700. And the 73 is how much we've done as a group, and 4,615. So ChopChop knows the drill. When he says he's listed something, I add him to the list. It's very exciting. Harry, if you want, you can list too, and your name gets put on there as well. So we're going to start. Hopefully you can see my screen. So I always just like to start here so people can see my the exciting sales. So there's a couple of ones that I've shown before, which is the these gold frames. They're boring. So, and they're only $15 each. So I'm cheating a little bit and set these up basically to list right away, just to get them off my shelf behind me. And Harry, what I do during the show, like I said, is basically a list. I show the stuff I got. The only time I'm listing is during the show, and I stop at the hour unless I don't reach the 400, but that hasn't happened yet. So there, 2 done. And then very exciting, I have 2 and a total gross of 30. Ooh, okay. So in this show, we do a lot of repeat stuff because, hey, that's what happens when you pick up stuff. So actually, Harry, I'm going to show this one before you take off on me. 4 hours of thrifting today. And one whole thing. A Royal Albert. Can you see that? Teacup. So I'm going to go ahead and list this. Hey, Carter. Welcome. Are you going to list or are you just going to watch? Hey, I like your little Christmas thing. That's awesome. If you list, Carter, you get added to the list. Okay, so let's get this going here. Enough babbling. And because teacups can be very hard to just figure out on the fly, the pattern, I kind of cheat a little bit. Figure out what this one is. So often there's no solds. So in this case, we're actually going to use Terapeak. Everyone has access to Terapeak. And there's this sold. And that, to me, is the same as this one. Right? Looks good? So hopefully that's it. The pattern number is the same for sure. I don't know why I didn't show up when I did a search, but whatever. I'm not going to worry about that now. What? Bugger off. Why is it wanting me to do that? Okay, fine. Look at that, and it didn't sell that long ago. I'm not sure why it didn't show up here, though. So we're just going to pick a random one. Oh, well, okay. Let me know when you listed the number and a value, and then I'll update the list. Yeah, it's okay. It's been working to get me the list, and honestly, that's a win for me. Holy crap! Okay, so far this is going great. So here's where I keep track of where it's sitting and when I listed it. Of course, I did all the pictures and everything in advance. Now, obviously, I'm prepping for the show because, and the prepping takes probably just as long. Well, I don't know. Is there anything that's like super fun to list? So, Carter and Harry, if you're still here, what I do is I have standard descriptions, and that saves me a lot of time because I do a lot of this same stuff or saying that can be altered a little bit. And I got a stand. I don't know if it works well or not. I should say stand not included. Stand not included because someone will complain. I'll actually have to alter that other one at some point, but not right now. There's no bullshit in here like this. Holy crap. Get rid of that. Okay. And I'm going to, this guy got 49, so that's what I'm going to do. That's good enough for this. And bada bim, bada bing, bada boom. And another one listed. I was looking at other lives and started using the description templates. Good. I'm glad. It saves a lot of time. So we're going to do something else. So I haven't looked up the value of this one yet. This is called Pixel Chicks. What it is it's a, I think it's from 2006, this one is. And it's kind of electronic toy. It's kind of neat. Like you can attach them together, and this little this little girl will walk from one building to the other. So, and I see them on occasion. I picked this one up for $2.50. Pixel Chicks, and this one was Babysitter. Hopefully, this is worth something. I actually didn't look. This is it, but that's from Australia. Search again. And because I'm greedy, okay, so I'm going to pick this one because it's on .com, and I always list on .com. How come? What's going on with this? It's annoying. Okay. It's not broken. Who has the best description? My roof is actually blue. Okay. Now this is going to go in a box. So right now I'm on box F31. And for November. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. The reason you see 4 here is you can actually turn the screen and see different fronts. And I have one for System works, good use condition. Will have marks and signs of use. So before this, I noticed there's a little small mark in front middle of the screen. Oh. And perfect. So now I just got to figure out a price. Right now I'm thinking $49.99, but let's just check to see what's available. $39. So I'm going to go with $49 and just see how it goes. Yeah, for Christmas. Trying to gouge people. And good. Another one done. So I'm going to update the list. Now I'm at 4. And 30 plus. Oh crap, that one went to the United States. That's annoying. See, this one listed on the Canadian site, so I don't want that price. So I'm going to say another 100, so 130. So I'm at 4 and at 130. Yeah, like kind of showing this, live too, is that sometimes you get stuck, and some of the stuff I got stuck on, I don't have here, so it happens. It's got onto the Canadian site, which is really annoying. So I'm going to increase the price a bit. Okay. And ding, and ding, and ding, and ding. Okay, next. This is going to go in the box. So let's do a remote. Boring, but they're quick. Oh, look at this. See? Be careful. This shipping changed. And it seems to do it randomly. No idea what's going to happen. See? This person had free shipping, right? So it can really make a difference to what people are paying, and you'd have no idea. So JVC and MR. And it's 2. Excuse me. I'll probably do this one. As I said before, my minimum I like to do is $14.99, and it's worth my time when I only pay $2. You're not making a fortune here, obviously, but to take the pictures doesn't take long, and to test it doesn't take long at all. And there we go. And that's going in the same box. F31. Remember. Blah, 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 blah. Good. Done. Okay. Let's just do the other remote. Oh, this one might be interesting. Okay. Thanks, Thrift. Well, to be honest, this is one I am listing, and so far, it's helping me get my listings done. So to me, that helps. So even if I don't get a lot of viewers, that's okay. And if I get to chat with other people while I'm viewing, that's great. And if other people want to listen at the same time, it's even better. So since it's the Shaw remote, it's the same one, and it's in Canada, it's going to go to, oh no, wanted.com. Okay, fine. That's fine. $14.99. Same description. I know it's not the most interesting thing to watch sometimes, but like I said, I found when I watch people like Jackass, that even though he's just doing shipping videos and not even interacting that much, it was really helping me get work done. And unfortunately, with the way I'm thrifting right now, is when he's generally on. Just make sure the model's correct. The other thing I do is when the show is over, I just make sure that there's no errors. So, for example, the show I did yesterday, I did find an error and had to fix it. So, yeah, it was something to do with the teacups. Okay, so let's do this. So this is Power Ranger stuff. There's these keys and these toys. And we're going to do that. Hopefully it's still here. Yeah, it's Silver Morpher. Look how much some of the... This is not this. So this is different. But look how much some of this crap sells for. So we're going to go used. Where is it? Used. And we're going to look for the right one. I'll show it. There she is. But we're just doing the one. So they got $74.99. And I picked this up yesterday. I can't remember how much I paid. I don't know, $6. We're going to go $74.99. And use the same description over and over and over again. And bam. And just going in the same storage box. November. I don't like putting things like works great or whatever. And I'm not going to say key. You can see what it is. And that's it. So I just want to show something else. So see how I picked the expensive one? And I know there's going to be some worth less. See, these ones are worth less, a lot less. But if my philosophy is if that guy can get it, I'm going to try to get it and just see how it goes. It's better than it selling instantly and you realize that someone underpriced it. So that's that. So that one was kind of interesting. So now we're going to do a boring one. Oh, good. I'm happy, Cam. I'm visual as well. So I try to orient that for a lot of the things I do to try to remember is do visual things like on my phone. And when I see stuff out in the wild, sometimes it'll be click in. It's like, oh, I saw that on a show somewhere, and then I know it's worth checking. How's it going, ChopChop? Did you get that one? Excellent. Okay, so we're going to do an update. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're at 7. And another 30, 105. Oh, see, this pen's dying already, but I got to back up. So chop, you're at 1, and I always have to guess, so I'm going to guess 25 for the value of that. If this one dies, then we're in trouble. Much better. Okay, so I'm at 7 for a gross of 235, and chop, you're at 1 for 25. Excellent. Where'd that cup go? You don't have any videos, right, ChopChop? I keep saying that on the description. And I tried looking up your name, but it wouldn't work for me. So, okay. So we're going to do a boring one, like I warned. And it's going to be more of these. So why start from scratch if you can not start from scratch? And this one's just one yellow one. And it's the same size as the other ones. But we're going to get this off my back shelf here before I bust it. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. So what do I have for shippings? So I'm going to put in the lower shipping, and we're going to ask 39. Oop, what didn't it like? Maybe the pictures weren't done. Okay. We're going to do the other one I have here. Blue. Let me see where the other ones were. Oh. Green. So that's good. Okay. Blue. It's nice to get rid of these. They've been in my death pile for a long time. Hey, no problem. Just making sure. And bingo. Okay, let's go on to something else. Okay, so now we're going to do some magazines. So I picked up a whole bunch of Nintendo Power from a thrift store, and I paid up. I paid up for a box of them for $50, and in there were these things, and that's what we're going to list. I don't know if you can see that. I don't know what it is. Magazine. Hey, if you're not comfortable, don't do it, but no one's comfortable when they first do things. But you have to do it when you're ready. So, Pokemon Hopefully it's still here now. Okay, Pokemon, Hour, and let's say magazine. And we look at salts and highest. Okay, so this is near mint. Mine are not near mint. Right? So that their magazines is the same as mine. We both have 6. So I'm going to use their listing. And I can't sell these media mail because they have advertising in it. So let's get rid of this. And I'm going to get rid of the word set. And Power Magazine Collector Series 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good. These go on the shelf to protect them. And November again. And I would say good. They're fine. But I'm not doing definitions in terms of like, comic books. So I actually have too many pictures. Oops. We're going to do these for sure. And this for sure. And that one for sure. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And we're just going to do this one. Okay, so for condition, let's see if we have anything. We do have comic. Great use condition. So I'm going to say used red condition. This has signs, bends, marks from reading. Not grade opinion. Oop. Pop. Let's just see how many pictures I screwed up. Hopefully that's it. I don't know how I even managed to do that, to be honest. Make sure it's all good. See there, showing a fold, 17 pages, blah, blah, blah. And I miscounted, but that's okay. So what, now the next question is, so they got, it was the best offer, but we know because I ordered it that it's somewhere above 228 American is what they got. This guy got 233 for 4 of them, 232 for 6. I'll count you in, Carter, but I need to know the total of the value of all the items if you want to share, because then I add it that way. So what do people think I should ask? I'm a greedy bastard, so I'm going to ask 239 and hope for the best, because you don't come across, like, I consider this like a really good buy for me, because I hold a whole bunch more, nothing like this value, and I'll keep the shipping low, and we'll see how it goes. And I will wait for a year. So Carter, when you tell me if you want to show the amount or not, or the amount, then I'll update my list because I put a big one there. So let's see, what time is it? So we're half done. And I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I'm at 10. That's pretty good. If I keep going. So that's 3 more. Let's just throw away this pin. So 10. So 3 more. 40, 80, 320. 555. So updated, 10 listings are done for gross of 555. Met the goal. And Chop, you're at 1 for 25. Hopefully you'll get another one in. But thank you everyone for joining me. I do appreciate it. Okay, so more. We're gonna do more. Let's see. Let's get this out of the way. So this I bought from a big pile of VHS and DVDs for a whole $1. Yeah, this one also has a little bit of water damage, but the DVDs and stuff like that should be fine. I'm not saying I'm going to make a fortune off of this, but sometimes you take a risk. Like with those Nintendo magazines, I didn't know about those valuable ones. So, let's see. Special graphic best of, and this is volume 1. Okay. Is good enough. It's a different volume set. Hey Chris, thanks for joining. So and this is only 5. And this is going to go on the shelf. And I do this in November. And the UPC code is going to be different. Should be different, yeah. So for condition, I'm actually going to say like new, steel sealed, but some moisture is behind plastic. Plastic might be slight warp talks. But I paid like 10 cents for this, so. And this, where is she? Where is she? Did I take pictures of this? It looks like the back. So I might have to save this as a draft. That's weird. Oh, yeah. And this can actually go medium mail, but we're going to keep it at the cheap one. And we're going to let this one go at $14.99. Just going to make sure this is okay. Especially the front picture, which is missing. Bummer. Okay, so we're going to say that as a draft. And I'll fix that later. Awesome. Thank you. So ChopChop. So I'm going to say it's 100. And you're 2. So I'm still 10 because I had to say that was a draft. And 2 at 125. Oh, Carter, you're in. Excellent. Carter. And you're at, I'm going to say 550. And you said 38. We're going to be generous. Since this is your first time here, Carter. Hey, Philly Flipper. Okay, so let's keep going. Got another 25 minutes. So we're going pretty quick today. Hopefully you have enough crap. Okay, tapes. These are cheaper tapes, I think. But it's better just to list them than to keep them around forever. Okay. Fuji. Okay, so let's go with the highest. And let's find something reasonable. So this is, it can be slightly different models to them. It looks like this one here to me. Yeah, that's it. So they got, so I got 1, 2, 3, 6. Okay, I'm gonna ask 1999. Normally, like I said before, I wouldn't pick these up because they don't sell for enough. They were probably either I made a mistake or they're in a bunch with other ones. Just gonna check the weight because it might be a higher weight. Oh, it's close. I'm gonna charge a higher weight. And it's not a pack of 10, it's a pack of 6. And I'm just gonna make sure they are from Japan, because once I got in trouble because they were not. See, this says Korea. Yeah, this is Korea. Just get rid of that. People are particular on that. And the UPC code's fine, so I'm not sure what's going on. And bada bing, bada boom. That's it. Another one done. Made a mistake all the time. And I hope to always make mistakes because that means I'm actually learning new things. Hey, Noel, thank you for popping in. So we're listing and keeping track. And this is the only time I'm listening during the day is this hour. So handy picker. So I'm going to keep going. If anyone else wants to list with me, just let me know if you do number and value, and I'll add you to the list. Exciting, I know. And for my millions of subs, 200, if you look at the description, I actually do, if you participate for the next show, I'll put in your link to your to your channel for participating. Okay, what are we gonna do? Since we were talking about mistakes, I'm gonna do a mistake. I got a little note on it. Bustode. And I picked this up yesterday. It's this weird calculator device for your what's it called? Horoscope. So unfortunately it doesn't work. And I paid $5 for it. If things don't work, usually I've been throwing them out. But in this case, I figured, just see if someone will give me a bit of money for it. Cosmos. That's a nice blue case. So if it was working and I had the instructions and the box, it would be 50 American. Unfortunately, it does not work. It shows all zeros on it, which is really weird. So for people who don't know, this is how I keep track of using the custom SKU, is which bin it's in. And November is when I priced it last. And that lets me find the item really quick and lets me also know when I last lowered the price, or set the price, I should say. Ooh, I hate when they don't give you parts. Okay, good. Shows all 0 on screen. At away. Selling for parts only. And when I also want to do that, I also put that in the title. Okay. Maybe they can see that on the screen. Not really. And because I just wanted to get rid of my money back, $14.99. And boom. So in the past, like I said, I would have thrown this out, or it would have sat around in my guilt pile for a long time. And now with the show, I'm trying to just bought it yesterday, get rid of it. Doesn't work. Go on to the next thing. So let's pick something else. I'm going to do a pewter spoon. So in this case, I might actually have what I did a little while ago. Where are you? Here. Because this is from the same company. This is also a totem pole. Hopefully not the same one. No. Next time I'm going to do some silver spoons I've been holding on to for a little while. Sometimes with a lot of the silver spoons, this is basically the value of the scrap value. But in the case for the one I'm going to do probably tomorrow, it has more value than that. What's this? Oma. I'm going to ask the same as the other one. I'm just double checking. So it's this one here. Looks kind of like this one. It is not. It's different, but it's close enough. Next. So it works when you have to multiply by 0. Are you talking about the list? You don't have to participate, but it's always appreciated. Thank you, ChopChop. So you are at 3 and 20. So I'm going to do another 25. So you're at 3 at 150. Oh, right. Yeah. I don't want to show zeros across. I don't know. Maybe no one's going to buy it and it's just going to rot in my inventory, but I figure I'll try. Okay, we're going to do another one because I got another one here. And this has been sitting on my shelf. And there's 2 of them. No, they're a little different. They got not quite as interesting bottoms. And actually, I should have said used for the other one. Very good condition. I'll fix the other one after the show, though. I think I'm going to ask the same. Does he have plain bottoms? Oh, look, here's the one I just listed for a lot cheaper. Well, just because they want a cheap price doesn't mean I have to have a cheap price. Perfect. 15 minutes. We're plowing through this stuff. Okay, let's do more of these boring things. More of these. These are smaller, though. But let's be honest. How often are we doing the same thing over and over again? It's part of the game. Can't always have exciting new stuff every single time. Try not to break them. What's going on? Hope everyone's sales are going okay. Mine are being a little slow lately. They've been fine, just not exciting. I really like the Tuesday payout thing, though. I really like getting paid once a week because then it's nice big value. I know a lot of people don't like it, but I don't need that money in my account right away. So what I'm checking is I think these are wine glasses as opposed to the goblet. Two pink. Too much stuff. I'm trying to do a bit more glass and stuff like that because I think, once in a while you do find good stuff, but it does take a lot more knowledge than usually most stuff. I'm just looking up the model name. And how much should we ask for these? So I'm asking 79. The other ones, let's ask 59. For the shipping, I don't always have to have it exactly right. I'm pretty happy with it being closed. Sometimes I make a buck, sometimes I lose a buck. I prefer the speed of just being able to do that. And I know just from like lifting them up what the weight is like. Oh, was there a color here? Pink. They do happen to be pink. Okay. And I got green ones and blue ones, so I'm going to do those quickly too. Okay, and these are blue. I had these on my shelf for like, I don't know, 4 months. I also try to get rid of the pictures in this directory once I'm done with them so I don't accidentally pick the same ones. Look, my hand's in that one. How's with that? Blue. And if I don't see a lot of action on them, then I'll do a good price drop. But look at that. Oh, it's because I'm trying to stop them from rolling. I have the light box I use is the Amazon one. It's actually quite large. It's like, I don't know. Oh, the big one. I love it. It's quite an investment from when I started, but it's so nice to have a dedicated spot just to take pictures that I can keep relatively clean and not tempted to pile stuff in there. And before I had that, I tried to do what other people do, with the white cardboard and all that stuff. And for me, the pictures look good and so much faster. And it even folds up if I really wanted to. But for me, that investment was definitely worth it. I think my pictures are pretty good. It's funny, when I first started, I'd be so fussy and all this stuff. And I'm like, good enough. And green. I'll actually wait for the pictures this time. Okay, so I'm going to do an update of the chart. So what did I have before? I had 10. So we've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So I've done 7 more. And those 7 were worth 20, 35, 55, 75, 135, 195, 245. Oh, that's convenient. 800. I'll check my math later because last time I was totally off. There we go. Update. 17 done. 800 gross. 3 for ChopChop, 150. And then Carter's got 38 for 550, but we were being generous with him. Okay. 6 minutes left. I'm running out of stuff. That's all done. I guess I probably should put up the stupid VHS tape. Oh, Carter, you're still here. I was going to start talking about you more, but you know what? Let's be honest. I still talk about you even if you are here. Okay. Christmas. Hopefully this one's worth it. So that's what I'm looking for. I don't see it. Do you see it? Why did I not donate this one then? And I took pictures and everything. Don't you hate that when you can't find it? Was that it? Oh, look, a whole $3 by a fellow Canadian. Well, the shipping is a little bit high, but we're gonna list it anyways. See pictures. Main seller. Who cares? F31 November, and I can say the same thing before. Still sealed, but moisture behind spell plastic right. Where'd you go? Please tell me I took pictures of this. Oh, here it is. So this one, that's fine. I can be really cheap on this. I got it pretty well for nothing. But see, it still takes time to do, right? There's a cost there in time. And ChopChop. Ooh, we got another one. Well, that's a good one. $100. I got to get into that jewelry. So you're at 4. And I'm going to guess 125 for that. So 275. So ChopChop, you're at 4 at 275. Thank you very much. I do appreciate your contribution to the joint work. I got 2 minutes left. 2 whole minutes. So I'm going to do what we're going to do. This I shouldn't tell you because now you know whoever's watching is going to leave, but I'm going to do these two more cassette tapes. Oh, okay. So I'm just going to make it 300. Yeah, don't you hate when you do a mistake and it like sells right away? You're like, oh crap. But you know, those are the mistakes we're gonna make. Oh, let's get rid of that. And this is what the hell I'm talking about. Okay, 2 left. It's gonna be interesting for tomorrow's show to see if I can get enough up. Pre-done at least. Okay. Son of Paleface. I don't see it. The hell was I thinking when I was doing this? There it is. Hopefully it still has a description. I can just paste it. Oh, yeah. I don't know what they did. It's like they had the stuff outside or got water in it or something. I don't know. Hopefully I didn't pick the expensive for the last one. Yeah, vintage costume jewelry is interesting. It's I have picked up, I think, one signed piece before, or whatever they want to call it, and it was okay. I'm pretty sure I sold it. I don't know if all this stuff here screws up searching. I don't think it does, but I take it out anyways. And then F1 November. Blah 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 blah. And actually, let's just ask a bit more. Oops. Slightly over time, but I'm gonna just do one more, and then we're done. On Golden Pond, everyone's favorite movie. Hey Raph, how's it going? Yeah, I know the Froggy Flips who does that, but I swear, like half since you mentioned Froggy Flips, like I've had random people talking to me about it. Okay, here she is. Oh, someone actually got money for that. Oh no, but it's not the same one. It's not quite the same one. It's more like this cheap ass one. Okay. Almost done. Hey, Rafa, you guys getting mail? Or are you still washed out? Where are you? Where are you? There she is. One. I bet you has a UPC code. Oh, it's under. I can't see it. I can't believe how much people have been getting for sealed VHS tapes. It still feels like a scam to me, but I can't deny it. People are doing good with them. Okay, bingo. Okay, done. Yeah, I'm worried about stuff I've sent out there too. Of course, it really depends on where it's going, but BC is definitely slowed down. Oh, good. I'm glad mail's still getting through. Rafts in BC. Okay, I'm gonna do the final total. And where did I start? I started here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So I got 20 done. And for a gross US of 830. And ChopChop, you got 4 done at a gross of 300. And Carter, you got done 35 at 550. So we did pretty good today. What is that in total? Like 1,400? That's nice. Well, thank you very much, everyone who joined me for this exciting hour. I should be back tomorrow, assuming I can find enough stuff. And thank you for joining me. And have a good night. Yeah, considering you're in England, that's crazy, but that's awesome. Thanks, Raf. Good night.